News.
After a long, and now Dallas' starting group. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Let's hand it off to the sideline for the latest on MP's milestone achievement.
Well, they've done it. MP and his squad did what many thought was impossible. 82 wins on the season. When I talked to MP about it, he told me it doesn't mean anything if we don't win the ring. That's how I look at it. Sounds like a man and a team on a mission right now, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Appreciate the report, Alex. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoff stretch.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
Taking a look at Minnesota, they fought hard to get the seed they earned. Now they need to make the most of it.
Yeah, they'll be heavy favorites in this matchup. That said, they can't look beyond the first round. Do what they've done all season and just take care of business.
Here's Irving, following the score by Minnesota. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Reed. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Irving to halt the run. Nails it from 3. Irving's got his second basket on the night.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Bagley. And here's Thompson for 3. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Irving. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And stolen by Bagley. Irving, the pass to Middleton. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And it's a tie ball game. Back to MP. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Well, a bold statement put out there in the press before the game. A well-known pundit claiming MP would not be able to handle the pressure in the playoffs.
Well, so much of what talking heads do on TV is generate clicks or conversation. This bit from Roseanne Conway seems like more of the same. If you've watched MP this year, you should know that he's going to have no problem finding his way here at the playoffs. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Mavericks trail by 5. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Offline with a 3. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 16 points now.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Thompson outside. Irving a screen on Edwards. Inside. Here's Bagley. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thompson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. 4-3. And MP with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Alexander Walker's got 19 points. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
There's a screen by Marshall. Irving to 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Thompson. Here's Irving. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Thompson outside. Marshall passes to Thompson. Now Irving. With the drive. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
And here's MP, and again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Yeah, this is a tremendous moment for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of night again anytime soon.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here too. Flags checked in for Marshall. A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the shot goes in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Flag outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Right side Reid. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And it's Flag with a rebound. And for Dallas, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Irving up top. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Irving's got 21.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Back to Daniels. MP against Irving. Pass to Reid. From deep, MP. Oh, a silky 3 from MP. Just 4 seconds left in the second period. No luck on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
First half of this.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq. which is something you can fix.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game one like?
To me.
And that's it for halftime.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oh, he's upped his game, his overall intensity. It's been a surprisingly productive night for him.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us what direction he goes in. Straight north.
Now an update on Ayo Dosunmu. Let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Minnesota provided some information. Unfortunately, from the sound of things, it looks to be a torn calf muscle. Here in the midst of a playoff run, the worst time to lose a valued contributor. Guys?
Thanks, Ali. Appreciate the update.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Chris Middleton is out there with Flag, and it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's MP from outside, connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
The 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder. I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Driving to the basket over McDaniels. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Flag. Give him 8. Pass to Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 29.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Randall, the pass to MP. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Clock at 6. Here's Irving. That one is off. Good D by MP.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Irving, that's good.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's MP. And again for 3.
What can you say but But wow, I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
Yeah, hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing a mark that Dame Lillard set back in 2021.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments and some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Ingles comes in for Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively comes in for Bagley. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Middleton goes in. Williams from long range. Again, the miss by Dallas. Minnesota leading by 14. Left side Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. Oh, connects again.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this game over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. I mean, I can't believe how many points he has. A historic night for this franchise.
Now here's MP. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Ingles from outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to MP. For three. Hits a three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 49 in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Williams. To end the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And thanks for sticking. Checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Clark. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Lively. Middleton comes in for Marshall. Flags checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Williams. Outside Irving. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Middleton. Bagley sets a screen. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. They've got MP. He's out there with Bones Highland. Rudy Gobert is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Phillips in at the 4. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's MP. For 3, DiVincenzo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 39.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
A nice shot by MP.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Middleton outside. Pass to Flag. And here's Middleton. On the wing, Irving puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 42 in the game.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time.
He got it again! Sensational!
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. I mean, how much further can he go?
Pass to Irving. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. DiVincenzo finds MP. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a three. Mavericks shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the...
Oh, another one falls.
And he's tied second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor. 61 points, an extraordinary game.
Over to the left wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now Highland. From deep. Rebound by Middleton. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And here's MP from outside. Offensive board. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have...
MP, what was it like competing in your first playoff game, and how were you able to come away with a victory?
This is what you live for. Big stakes, crazy crowds. I loved it. Jen, I can't wait for Game 2.
And what were some keys to the victory?
Oh, man, we're a pack of wild dogs, you know? So we just had to get after it, and the wins will come.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that...
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
Oh, yeah, that we got to finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you got to treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't
3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
Also, just be sure that no
I don't miss anyway, so
or court
stay out of the way and give me a reason to work.
You're so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other team. Not your coach.
With your back? I'd love to see you try.
Oh, it's great. What am I getting myself into?
Water.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Timberwolves have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Dallas Mavericks. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Chris Middleton is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Flagg in at the 3. Take a look at the Mavericks. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games to none.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
Outside Irving. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Irving from long range. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
How about the start of MP's career? Winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, he had no issues adjusting to the speed and physicality of the NBA. And, man, I can't wait to see what MP has in store for year 2. This kid has incredible potential.
Here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
It's Irving, top of the key. Pass to Lively. Will it go? Gobert with the block.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. MP kicks to Randall. McDaniels on the wing. Clock at 4. A 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Jason Kidd. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lively the pass to Thompson. In the corner, Irving with it. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's MP for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on. And the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series.
Wants to get it to Randall and does. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to MP. Pass to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 6 points.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you got to hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And here's MP for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. Irving looking over the floor. This one for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Alexander Walker.
And you got to love when Irving attacks the defense. Knows how to get it done on the drop.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Max Christie in for Thompson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Edwards. Nobody near Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 23 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Christie with the screen on MP. Irving from long range. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Minnesota. Drains the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Irving, good look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got 10.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights-out shooting ability.
And here's MP for three. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's M. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Dallas, he just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Sinks that one from the post. MP's got 36.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Irving against MP. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Randall. Fires the three, and MP gets it to go on the assist from Randall. MP's got 39. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, here is Irving. He's got 16.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The three from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Lively. On the wing, Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Driving to the basket. The shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. Here's Alexander Walker. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Derek Lively is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Irving at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Gobert. Back to MP. McDaniels dishes to MP. For three. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 47 points.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
Thompson outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, they call him Money Middleton for a reason. His ability to hit shots immediate.
That one good for two. Alexander Walker's got 49 points in the game.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Outside Irving. Shakes him. A special move before the shot. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first three shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Irving, and he lays it straight in. 22 points for him.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
McDaniels finds Alexander Walker. Back to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. MP outside. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Thompson outside. Wants to get it to Lively and does. And that one, good.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Jacks up a three. And again.
and this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Back to Irving. Lets it go with the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Alexander Walker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Lively with the screen. No good on the three.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Christie, he's checked in for Dallas. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Driving the lane, Thompson for three. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 8.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And Reed has it in the corner. Pass to Highland. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's MP for three. And here is DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly. And that's good. MP for three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lively the pass to Christie. And the Mavericks another three.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Back to MP. Pass to Highland. MP, that's for 2. He got it again. Sensational.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. And a wide open look for Flag. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Bagley comes in for Chris Middleton. Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Klay Thompson. Phillips, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP finds DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Alexander Walker's got 3 assists in the game. MP has been leading the charge for Minnesota. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Chris Middleton comes in for Bagley. Flag is checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Max Christie. Minnesota also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And MP subbed in for Highland. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Clark is out there with Reed. Then it's MP. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, and finished off by Lively.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And it's Clark in the corner. A 3 from MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Thompson the bounce pass. And on the way from Irving for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good from Clark. Dallas shooting 43% from the floor. Here's the 3. Middleton can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Irving attacking. It's hauled in by Shannon. Shannon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Pass to Shannon, and he slams that one down.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Irving from long range. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Shannon. And here's MP. And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got...
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony...
MP,
MP over here. Over here, MP. Waving my hand.
I got a lot of them.
You can see it.
Miss Conway, why don't you...
All right. You advanced to the second round, but you didn't find the same success personally in round 1 that you did in the regular season. Now, how do you explain the dip in your performance?
We won, and that's all that matters. I could have made sure I hit my regular season average, but that's not what I'm about. You call it a dip in performance. but I call it playing the game the right way.
I respect that. Thanks.
MP. Right here. I ask questions the right way.
Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted to start the series. Losing a key contributor in practice this morning is tough. But listen, keep your heads up. We'll be back soon enough. And we don't make excuses on this team. It's the next man up no matter what. So we're going to go out there, we're going to execute, and we're going to win the game. Let's go. Let's go! Hi!
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Minnesota Timberwolves are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Shannon. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. And he buries his first look. And MP and crew had to scramble before this game got going. Found out very close to tip that they'll be missing a member of their starting five.
But so many things go up in the air when a change like that happens. You got to tweak your game plan, readjust your rotations. It might seem like a simple thing, but it can make your coach's hair turn gray.
Pass to Gobert. From deep three-point land. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Gobert.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Collins passes to Garland. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. Alexander Walker's got 9.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Garland looking around. A shot to stop the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Garland, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 13. Garland against MP. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Back to Garland. Over MP. Garland, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside McDaniels. Back to MP. Over to the wing. For 3, Randall. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Well, so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Outside Garland. Here's Leonard. Still without a bucket. Over McDaniels. On the money from 12 feet away.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
Pass to Randall. Back to MP. The 3. He drops it from range. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Minnesota leading by 16 from deep. MP. And another 3 from Minnesota.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Shannon. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP, number 1. Julius Randle, 3rd.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Beal outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there is a relentlessness to Bradley Beal, and he does a nice job on the interior to get a contested shot down.
And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 24.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Beal outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From downtown. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Dunn outside. Outside Jones. Jackson with a screen on Randall. Jones from outside. McDaniels with the rebound. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Jones with a screen on DiVincenzo. 3-pointer, Beal, and he can't get that one. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Ingles. Shannon comes in for Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in for Highland. And so in the game for the Clippers, Isaiah Jackson is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Dallas, he just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Minnesota leading by 23. Pass to Shannon. Back to MP. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Beal will bring it up for Los Angeles. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Back to MP. Here's the three. Good. Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Jackson surveying the D. Garland for 3. Sure, from 3-point range. Garland's got 8 points.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Jackson the screen. Beal from outside. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-3 run. Back to MP. It's stolen by Garland. Beal outside. Garland up top. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Jackson. John Collins comes in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Beal. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Darius Garland.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Into the lane. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. MP scanning the floor. McDaniels finds MP. Now Randall. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. The 3-ball. Collins with the rebound. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
For 3, Randall. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Collins with a screen on McDaniels. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Back to Alexander Walker. Down low. 30 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
That's his 2nd bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Leonard looking around. To stop the run. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Well, guys, safe to say they're glad you could join us.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was playing with fierce energy in the first half. Not what we expect from him, but no one's complaining.
You know, you're right. He tends to be more of a support guy. It's nice to see him take on that level of responsibility.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's MP. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Pass to Lopez. Left side, Garland. Leonard outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Mathurin passes to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Mathurin passes to Garland. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Garland's got 13.
The answer from deep, Darius Garland. Have at it.
And here's MP from out. Good! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Lopez, the screen. Garland, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
MP shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Another miss by Garland.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. Back to Garland. There's the 3. On target from range. 16 points for him.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Shannon. Now here's Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. Takes the 3. Mathurin with a rebound. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Garland for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. Here's McDaniels. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels can't hit. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. McDaniels passes to MP. Pass to Randall. Back to MP. Here's Shannon. No good again that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Collins with the slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Alexander Walker's got 15 points here in the second half.
All night. He just won't let up.
Garland, the pass to Leonard. Collins outside. Pass to Mathurin. Lopez, the screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Randall. From deep, MP. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
There's the triple. Good! Another from three.
And you talk about competing against yourself. He is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Never resting on his laurels, he has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic, breaking his own record for second most all time. And now he holds 2 of the top 3 spots in postseason single game history.
It's a night like tonight that shows he is always competing. And we talk about the players get... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry.
Timberwolves making a change here. MP's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Jackson. John Collins comes in for Jones. Leonard's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Dunn. And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And here's MP from outside. And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Mathurin. Now here's Garland. The three is up. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clark right side. Back to MP. Pass to Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here is DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Clark for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Collins, high post. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Back to Alexander Walker. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Garland against MP. And he gets that one. Garland's got 35 in the game.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
Good. He hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
DiVincenzo finds MP on the wing. Ingles. Back to Alexander Walker. The 3. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. Collins passes to Lopez. Here's Garland. That one drops for him. Garland's got 40 points.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Pass to Matherin. Back to Leonard. Leonard double team. Reed with the rebound. MP outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep, MP. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's tied second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
I'm here with MP, whose team pulled out a gutsy win after finding out just moments before tip-off they'd be down a starter. How much confidence does it give you to win this game without one of your most important players?
Yeah, it's huge. We're a confident bunch, but when you lose someone like that, it can change the identity of your whole team. Luckily, we didn't let that happen. We locked in, and we got the job done. Next man up. That's the mentality we have. That's what Coach always says, and that's what we did tonight.
You got to listen to Coach, right?
Always.
Thank you, MP.
Thank you.
Over to you, BA.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference.
All right, we're here with MP in the locker room, moments before the tip-off of Game 3. MP, there's been some chat on social media about a bug that's going around.
Yeah, I seen that.
So why don't you tell them how you feeling?
Okay, I mean, listen, it's simple. Y'all don't got to worry about your boy MP. I'm 100% locked in and ready to go.
See that, folks? He's doing just fine.
Yeah, better than fine, actually, Xander. I'm about to put on a show for all y'all tonight, so just keep watching. MP, ooh, out. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. I've been throwing up all day, bro.
Yeah, you might want to sit down.
You ain't never lied.
You been able to keep fluids down?
Not really. I've been working with the trainer, so I think I'm as good as I'm going to get right now.
You ever played a game this sick before?
One time in high school, I had strep throat. 103-degree fever. Yeah, fatigue, all of it. My mom was furious that I played.
It's fair to see your mom. How'd you do?
Like what? Like in the game in high school?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Tripped up, bro.
Good. You serious?
You're dead serious, bro. I'm gonna try to see if I can tap into some of that magic tonight. Right after I go through it again.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Timberwolves come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Clippers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but had 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that has spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far. And when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game.
Great open look there.
And one of Garland's patented moves pulling up off the bounce.
Outside Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Garland, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. Rebound, Minnesota. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Mathurin against Edwards. Pass to Lopez. Shot to stop the run. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Back to MP. Now McDaniels. The 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Over in the corner, Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Alexander Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 16. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. MB is number 1. Dante DiVincenzo, 3rd.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Edwards. And that one's good. Beal.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Over to the wing. Back to MP. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's a dozen straight points coming off
the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Clippers trail by 16. Here's Dunn. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
Good on both. Here's Dunn. Outside Beal. Pass to Sanders. And it's Dunn in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 18. MP kicks to DiVincenzo. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Alexander Walker's got 20.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Outside Beal. Clock at 6. They need this. Reed with the defensive effort.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Yep, it counts.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Dunn left side. No good from outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they... And we welcome you back to 2K. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Bones Highland. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are your perimeter players. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's MP in at point. And he gets it to go. He's got 24.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Beal gets it to go.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
It's Beal on the wing. Leonard, that's for 2. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And the basket by Edwards.
Almost sneaking out to the corner. Edwards with the 3-ball.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Garland finds Beal. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Garland with a screen on Edwards. Beal dishes to Leonard. The wide open look here for Garland. Nails the wide open jump shot. Garland's got 11 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Outside Leonard to the inside, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Boy, he is a serious high riser. Whenever Jones is out there, fans love to see him elevate for the throwdown.
Back to Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Garland, the pass to Beal. Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Garland. Offline with his three. It's been all Timberwolves. Back to MP. DiVincenzo passes to MP. It's good. Alexander Walker's got 37.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys,
that defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
an interesting postseason for the Clippers. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Garland. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in. Garland's got 13.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
From downtown, a shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. He gets that one. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Buries it from three-point range.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Randall kicks to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Garland. Pass to Leonard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Back to MP. Edwards kicks to Randall. Edwards passes to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Alexander Walker's got 44.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
And here's Garland for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels kicks to MP. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Alexander Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
From the stripe, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Lopez.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
It's Edwards on the wing. The three from MP. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Leonard against McDaniel. And here's Garland for three. And rebounded by McDaniels. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for Jaden McDaniels.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Mathurin for three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. McDaniels got 10.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
To end the run, and Mathurin is good for 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside for Randall. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
Answering back at the other end, Randall showing no hesitation.
He gets it in there.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The three from MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 53.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
LA's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Beal on the wing. He's defended by Highland. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Timberwolves ahead, running away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a taste.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. On the court for Minnesota, you've got Naz Reid. Clark is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's MP. And it's Highland in a 2-guard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. DiVincenzo's got 8 points here in this quarter. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for L.A. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Jackson gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From the arc. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Alexander Walker's got 56 points in the game. Jones with the screen on DiVincenzo. And it's done in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Jackson setting the pick here for Leonard. Pass to Garland. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got rebound number 8 now on the night. MP, that's for 2. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And Los Angeles guys shooting straight 49% from the field. Garland against Reed. Jones kicks to Dunn. The open shot, Garland. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Jones. It's Clark with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. MP kicks to Clark. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Highland. And here is MP. Puts up a 3. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You
said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I wanted to set the tone that there's no excuses. So I played down the illness pregame, but my teammates, man, they knew I was going through it, and they lifted me up.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
I take pride in my ability to overcome adversity, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sorry. There's only one MJ, and I ain't there yet. You know, not yet anyway.
Well, it's time to rest up, MP.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinal.
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Ugh. Now that I think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah. Yeah, I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine's, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems.
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something, but so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series, but so what? Everyone's going through something. And we've got a chance to go to the conference finals if we win one more game. One more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win. And nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Los Angeles Clippers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
And what a game we have here tonight. A potential sweep of this series. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. And on tap.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Los Angeles. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Finished off the break.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Out left to the wing. Leonard inside. Working on McDaniels. Leonard finds Garland. Off target with the 3. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Garland for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Knocks down the triple. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Collins passes to Leonard. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Pass to Randall. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Collins outside. Back to Leonard. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got his second basket.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Randall finds MP. Oh, boy, not what you want to see here, folks. MP is in a lot of pain, and it appears that he hurt his ankle on that last play. You can feel the shock of his teammates right now.
Yeah, hopefully it's not as bad as it looked. Certainly they'll need to take MP and have the trainer look at his ankle, but I don't know if we'll be...
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. We have an update on MP. He will be returning to play tonight. Looks like he'll be out there to start the second half. A huge boost for this team.
Yeah, they're saying it's a high ankle sprain. Not sure how serious it is, but either way, I'm sure it's going to be tough to play on. And this could be one of those moments where the entire team gets sent into overdrive with MP coming back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 64 points, and he was dealing assists all around. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
The Clippers lead by 9. Outside Garland. Launches a three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds now.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
From deep, MP. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Alexander Walker's got 9 points here in the second half. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Garland, the pass to Leonard, to the middle. Beal outside. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Beal's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got 28.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Garland. And he makes it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. It's Edwards on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 31 points. Pass to Beal. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson with a screen on MP. And the shot is good by Garland.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Another miss by Garland.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
McDaniels finds MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Collins with a screen on MP. Pass to Collins. Releases. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Collins. And 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Phillips comes in for Randall. Shannon's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. A deep 3 from MP. That one's good. This game is all even. MP's got 37.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Ingles, he's checked in for Phillips. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Matherin. Lopez, the screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer Matherin. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dunn's got 10 points in the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
From deep, MP drills the 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Garland. From the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Clippers trail by 9. Garland, the pass to Dunn. Back to Garland. And Gobert with a block.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing.
Leonard's checked in for Dunn. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Shannon. Outside Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. Buries it from 3.
Well, this wasn't always part of Lopez's game, but now you have to guard him closely on the catch.
Back to Alexander Walker. From deep. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now here's Lopez. Outside Matherin. Pass to Leonard. The fadeaway. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's MP from outside. Money from 3.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. And it's Beal in for Matherin. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
As always, Allie, thank you. The bucket is good!
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Minnesota leading by 8. MP looking around. Fires the 3. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Garland. Shoots a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
Here's McDaniels. MP! Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Leonard taking him on.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
MP outside. Jacks up a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now Garland from downtown. Rebounded by McDaniels.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Garland. Leonard fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
And that was the right move by Garland. Sending the ball back out instead of forcing something inside.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Garland! And the three misses. MP! And again for three.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Yeah, Dom. It's fun to have success, but you have to keep perspective. I'm not planning on tonight being my career best or anything, you know? Got a lot of big nights ahead of me, personally, and I think the team's got a lot of big nights ahead of us.
Well, we wish you luck, MP.
Oh, thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.
MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes sure guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You, of all people, should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Oh, Coach, there are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not
am.
thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.